Hello, everyone. This is Karen with the Bayen Group, and today we're going to learn how to manage pin items in the app navigation bar of Microsoft Teams. Here are the topics we're going to be covering: navigate to the app policy page, install apps, then organize pin apps. So, with that, let's go ahead and switch over to my screen. I'm already logged into my account, of which I have global admin rights. If you don't see the admin icon either in the left navigation of the Office homepage or within the waffle or the app launcher, please coordinate with your administrators or any of your team's service admins. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and dive into our admin center. And from here, I want to go ahead and navigate to our admin center for Teams, which is by clicking on the Show All and selecting on Teams. Then from here, we're going to go ahead and scroll down till we see the apps, Teams apps. Selecting on this will open the drop-down menu. And from here, we want to go ahead and select the setup policies. Within our app setup policies, we have 3 that are shown on my screen. We have 2 that come by default with all of our Microsoft Teams Admin Center, which is the first line worker, and the global, which is available to all of our users. And of course, again, you can manage even further what user sees within each of their team's environment by setting up some custom policies, one that I have for my developers, for example. But with that, let's go ahead and stick with the global app setup policies and look further what we have. So as I click onto that, we have the ability to customize or allow our users to upload any custom apps, allow them to pin any of their apps as followed. Of course, install some apps that is needed here for our users to go ahead and dive right in without having to wait to install it on their Teams environment. And of course, manage the apps on the Teams app navigation bar. So within our app policies, we can again install any apps that our user wants to be able to access or that are key for our users to use on a day-to-day basis. Of course, our users can manually upload or install any apps as needed. But if you are unsure or want to customize even further or which install app is already in their environment, you can go into your Manage Apps or within the policy itself, click on Add Apps, search based on this app permission policy, whether that be from global or any other policies you have set up. And for this example, I want to go ahead and add in one of our Power Automates or one of our Power Apps. So if I type in Power, I can either choose from Power Apps, Automate, Power BI, and thus forth. So with that, I want to go ahead and click on Power Automates for our users to already have installed within their environment and click Add. And I'll show you in a little bit what that looks like in the actual team desktop application. And then with here, what I also want to do is possibly move upstream to show up a little bit higher amongst the other default apps that comes within Microsoft Teams. If I wanted to, I can also include new apps by clicking on the Add Apps. And again, searching this based on our permission policies that we have in place. And the app that I want to have show up here is our Communities apps. And I'm going to type in and click Add. Again, ensuring and reviewing once more that's the application we want added in, and then click Add. Once you're done configuring all your pin apps and install apps within your global policies, for this example again, we're going to go ahead and click Save. Once that's all set up, you'll get a little prompt at the top signifying that the item has been successful. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and jump into our Microsoft Teams environment to see what that looks like on our navigation app bar. All right, so here I am in my Microsoft Teams. As you can see, the left app navigation bar has yet to update just because I still have yet to log out of my Microsoft Teams and come back in or close the app itself. to give it a refresh, as sometimes this can take up to a couple minutes for the app policies to take into effect. So let me go ahead and close out my Microsoft team and jump back into here. All right, now that I'm logged back in, you can also see that I got a prompt letting me know that one of my admin has set up our settings and that some of our pin apps may have been moved. All right, so with that, as you can see, I have Stream now on top as I changed within my policy and the new Communities app pinned right here on the app navigation bar. So with that, I want to thank you again for joining me in this tips and trick video. If you found this video helpful, please give us a like and hit the subscribe button to be notified, and we'll see you next time.